Hello everybody and welcome to Evermizer Weekly Seed number 33 for the year 2024. Got a matchup today between Solar and Vultus. We have mystery settings, so I'll just watch to see what happens at the beginning. I don't have to read off a long list of things. We get to see what is going on and just kind of what they pick up in this early section, just going through the initial setup, the first few gourd checks, and then either going through the raptor fight or into the raptor fight and dying, or trying to do the skip by letting the boy take lethal damage while the dog is near the top exit of this section of the jungle. Solar trying to keep the boy from taking this last bit of damage here. Same thing, Vultus and Solar both have the boy with minimal hit points left. Solar gets the skip. Vultus is going to set it up. He could probably take it to the... just get that mosquito to hit him one more time. There it is. Okay, Vultus also gets the skip. Alright, so nothing interesting found in this first few gourds. Both of them getting the raptor fight skip pretty handily. So not a big time difference between the two right now. So mystery settings. Waxen roots. Nothing in this first hut. We're about to go through and get all the checks in Fire Eyes Village. And we'll just sit back and watch and see what kind of information rolls in. Call beads found. Going ahead and checking to see what the spells are. Another call bead found. It did not look vanilla, so I guess the call beads are either swapped or randomized completely. Flash out of the gourd, and we'll see pretty soon whether or not the alchemy ingredients are fully randomized, swapped, or if they are vanilla. Solar checking to see if he can do some skips, see if that is allowed. You're trying to sneak that puppy by. No. Okay, so revive also found. Oh yeah, so there's the skip of the conversation at the beginning. Well, Vultus just walks in and knocks on the front door, or what? Knocks on the front archway. We'll see what drop comes from Fire Eyes. We'll also see in just a second what the alchemy ingredients for revive and flash are, and see if that gives us any information. Learning force field. Okay. Vanilla. Vanilla alchemy ingredients. Okay. And lance right off the gate. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn that on, even though I guess you know, random pickups from sniff locations could happen across acorns and iron. Bunch of ash, bunch of roots found. So, I don't know what all has been picked up thus far. And we'll see how quickly people level up. And also how quickly they gain money. The money is not as big of a deal. It can be, depending on if they get, you know, decent alchemy spells that are purchasable in some of the first locations that they go to. So Solar is now dropping in to get the Jaguar ring. Vultus spending a little bit more time leveling up against these skeleton snails. Well, rather, Solar... yeah, so not a whole lot of money. Solar, used a call bead to blast a bunch of them apart Oh, and Vultus is going to do that same thing. Doesn't have time for this. Double Drain and Wings. And I guess it can be checked against the Thrax fight, whether or not the Wings glitch is active. Vultus spending a little bit more time leveling up and gaining money before shifting to the next screen. Solar now running through the wastelands, south to the Bug Muck. Get this last gourd up here. Slow burn. Okay, a lot of alchemy formulas found in gourds. Vultus now about to get his Jaguar ring. Miracle Cure. Man, so much alchemy. So Vultus now gets his Jaguar ring. Call up another. So look at all those alchemy spells. Boom, so many out the gate. 100 talons found and pixie dust, which could be used to possibly trigger. And let's think about what all has also been found. Force field. We've got. I'm just trying to think of all of these buffs, the ongoing buffs that could be cast with either call beads or with alchemy to trigger, you know, some sort of infinite glitch with invincibility, lightning storm, good find, with invincibility, or with the Atlas glitch, if that's also in play. So Solar is now moonwalking the pup up through the first part of the big bug, and is now in the back half. Vultus is just now getting to the Alchemist. A Mud Pepper. That's important, considering it is vanilla alchemy. Not ingredients, formulas. That is necessary in order to cast Levitate. And don't know if Levitate is going to be necessary or if skips are available. So good find with that Mud Pepper there. Alright, Solar now dropping into Thrax's boss fight. And Vultus is still making his way through the Bug Muck right now, still picking things up. So let's see if Solar, he picked up Wings. I wonder if he's going to test it out. He's got Slow Burn, one Slow Burn. And one Lance. Yeah, he's going to throw everything he's got right now. And he has a couple of Call Beads. Yeah, he's just going to dump as much damage as possible. And that's about a little over half of the health done right there. Yeah. Thrax, taking a lot of that slow burn damage. Slow burn, probably not a good choice to throw on Thrax. Well, he's taking... Nope, there he goes. Okay, to run. It just ramped up damage. All right, well, Thrax went down very quickly. I was thinking slow burn wouldn't do that much damage per tick, but it actually was very effective. All right, let's see what we get here. What weapon do we pick up? Crusader Sword. All right. And then rescuing Strongheart. Vultus is about to head in and start his Thrax fight. We'll see what he does. Just 10 wax and oil. Yeah. All right. And Solar is heading out of the Bug Muck, while Vultus is just starting his boss fight with Thrax. Reflect. Oh my gosh. More status effects. Alright, Solar Cell is now talking to the Alchemist on the riverbanks. And learns Crush. Alright, a good find. Can immediately start leveling that up. Once they go to Act 2 and talk to Blimp. Some more call beads found. Alright. Increase that supply. Vultus should just have another hit or two on Thrax. And Solar is now coming back to... Acid Rain. Let's see how much damage this is going to do. Ooh, big hit. 24 damage. Is Vultus just gonna... Yeah, he's just gonna full send it. And he survives and levels up. Awesome. Yeah, so Solar is now on his way to Strongheart's hut. Vultus is wrapping up his Thrax fight. And we'll be picking up his Crusader sword as well. Go ahead and mark that for him. I did not see what Strongheart gave. But nothing else was found out of the gourd, so I was looking at my tracker and missed it. I'll see it when Vultus goes and gets it. Solar has one more gourd, two more gourds in the southern part of the jungle here. Now that he has a cutting weapon. There it is, last gourd. Vultus is about to go to the riverside. Solar now talking to the miracle cure alchemist that appears here and just picks up some nectar. Okay. And let's see where Solar decides to go to. Oh, immediately flying away. Okay. Vultus equipping Crush. And that's it. Keeping it thin in the menu wheel. Not trying to bog things down with too many spells, too many alchemy spells that you're just not going to use. Solar is headed straight to Nobilia. Talk to the Atlas alchemist, the strong man behind the boxes. Go talk to the fishmonger, start the timer, etc., etc. Vultus now on his way south of the Fire Eyes village. Go talk to Strongheart. Stop! Two parts wax. Okay, that was all that was given by Strongheart. So nothing important. Solar changing stuff out and going ahead and loading up on wings. And Ari should have a pixie dust for trying... Yeah. He double checks his menu. He's like, I remembered I picked one up early on, but I just want to make sure that I actually have one. And then up to the fishmonger. Vultus has 2 parts honey. And now out into the desert. Vultus has this last gourd down here to get. It is 3 dry ice. And Solar getting the rock skip. Maybe not. There it is. Okay. Going to talk to Blimp. Yeah, down the hole. And since he has money, a little bit of money, and has Crush already available, go ahead and pick up some stuff for that, I guess. Or may go ahead and buy 5 more mud peppers just to have them. Don't know if you'll need them in the future. Could be a possibility, since you know that the alchemy spells are, or the formulas rather, are vanilla. One mud, blah, words are hard. 1 mud pepper, totally tripped over myself there, has already been found. But we don't know if, you know, what kind of skips are available. Oh, is he going to buy the mud pepper? No, he's going to load up on limestone. Alright, Vultus now landing at Nobilia. Solar Cell running in and checking these gourds. No more nectar. Oh, there's the gauge! Alright. One thing found. Oop, that's the wrong thing. Bip! That's the gauge. It's the one that looks like a gauge, Crash. You numpty. It's the other round one. Alright, so 1 key item found. Vultus now getting all of his checks. gonna get stop from this alchemist here and then load up on wings. I could load up on some wings right now. Amulet of Annihilation for free in that pot. Don't need to talk to that sketchy dude behind the boxes and pay him 10,000 jewels. Just get the one out of the pot. Okay, so good find there. 30 cryoblasts. Don't know if infinite ammo is available, but to find 30 of the most powerful pieces of ammo. Oh, and there's Atlas from a different strongman. All right. So we'll see if Solar... Well, he didn't purchase an Atlas medallion. I don't know if anybody has picked one up yet, too. So I don't know if he's able to cast it. If he's going to try and do Atlas glitch. He may be going back to do that right now to get poisoned and confounded. And turn on... He's checking to see, yeah, that's exactly... So Vultus now dropping down the hole. There's confounded. First hit. Oh, it takes 30 damage. That's big. So yeah, Solar is trying to set up some sort of glitch right now. Or no, he's just going back. I think he got confounded by accident. No, he's not actually setting anything up. Yeah, he's going back. Never mind. Whoop! Up! Where are we? Oh, what happened? Our Vultus is about done with talking to Blimp here. I don't know what this is that Solar's doing. He, like, skipped back and forth a couple of times. Water! Just, this dude just picked up a handful, just a cup to palm of water from that oasis and was just like, here, I got this for you. That's it. Solar's trying to do some weird skips to get to that dude faster, I guess. And... Vultus is now in Crustacea. It's going to be going through stuff. Yep, Solar goes and buys an amulet of an... I mean, not an amulet of annihilation, Atlas medallion. So yeah, he's totally intending on testing some things out to see what is allowed and what is not allowed. And he's leaving Act 2, probably about to go to Act 3 to Tinker's. Yep. And there's the cryoblast projectiles for Vultus. He's happy to see those. You know, once he gets the bazooka, you know, even if it's not infinite ammo, just having those 30 shots will be very helpful to get through some bosses. And there's Vultus finding Atlas as well. We'll see if he does the same thing and backtracks to get a medallion. Solar finds 4 crystals at the first alchemy check. And at the second one, Fireball. Ooh! I do like me some Fireball. Alright, Solar making a save, and then going into the mini-boss fight of sorts here. Yeah, Vultus going ahead and turning on some alchemy. Turns on Atlas to test that out. Does not have a medallion on him. Realizes that. And yeah, it looks like he's going back. Solar using this little fight here to level up Crush as well as his characters. But I mean, that's gonna happen anyway. You gotta kill the enemies. You're not just gonna, like... That's just RPGs, baby! That's how they work. Yeah, Vultus has sprinted back to Nobilia, I'm sure, to pick up an Atlas medallion and see what is or is not possible. All right, Solar gets through the guards, the panes of glass, and is going to talk to Camilla. Vultus checking to see what he's got. Ooh, Plague given in that set from Camilla, so that's good. Vultus is leaving Nobilia, while Solar is headed back. That's all he wanted to do in Act 3. Well, he's gonna, or maybe he just wants to get this cutscene out of the way. And Vultus gets the rock skip going south. And he's gonna get some more ingredients, or possibly turn on some more. Yeah, alchemy. Nope. So, Vultus, are you gonna go get poisoned by a spider, or are you gonna skip? Yep, okay, here comes the test. Vultus is coaxing some spiders over to the oasis. He's like, come on, bite me. Do it. Yep, Solar is done with Act 3 for now. Is that 3 hits for Vultus? 4. 5. Oh, don't get hit again. Solar coming back to Act 2. Vultus is just like, bite me. Come on, spider. He's dodging too much. Oh, this sucks. 5, is that 6? 7 bites. Oh, don't die. Get out of there. There he is. Finally, poison. Takes a lot of damage, though. Needs to be careful with that. All right. And his Solar is about to do the same thing. Okay, it was like 7 or 8 bites for Vultus. And he also dodged, I think, an equal amount of hits. And there goes... Oh, and Solar gets it in 1! Solar's cheating! Solar gets a highly venomous spider right at the gate. Alright, there's Plague. Alright, here's the check on the stats. Nope. Okay. Solar's about to find the same thing. Yeah, Vultus resets. And so now the question is, you know, was it pulled off correctly? Oh, hey! Solar got it. Okay, so, Yep, okay. So Vultus just didn't get the buff. So Atlas is allowed. Vultus, I guess, is going to try again. All right, let's see if he gets luckier this time, the second round with these spiders. I can't believe Solar walks out, gets poisoned by the first spider bite, and then immediately walks south and gets plagued. Like RNG just smiling down on him. And he's out of here. We'll see where Solar's going now that he has his newfound power. All right, there's 1 bite. And a couple of dodges. There's another dodge. Quit dodging. There's another dodge. This boy doesn't want to get this too. Solar's coming back to Act 3. Vultus. Another dodge. Another dodge. Oh man, he can't be hit. He wants the boy to get bitten so bad, he just won't. He just won't take the hit. No, another dodge. Oh man, this sucks. Oh man. And okay, there's like the 3rd hit for this bout. Still no poison. Another dodge. Another dodge. Vultus, I'm so sorry. Solar's back here at Ebon Keep. There we go. Finally, a poison. Finally. All right, Vultus is running south now. All right, I got to pay attention to Solar. He's actually opening up some new checks. Gonna talk to Neris real quick. Bah! Wrong. All right. Hopefully that's not important. Oh, at some point, I forgot to... At some point, Vultus also got the gauge. There we go. Vultus has, his Atlas glitch. He's done it. He's gonna slap some people around. Solar is now in the jail, the dungeon of Ebon Keep. Vultus is blasting off, and this, I guess he's going to Act 3. This will be his first time going there. Oh no, back to Act 1. Okay. Alright, Solar's out of the dungeon and into Ebon Keep proper. Another thing. Oh, there's a laser lance. Okay. There's a throwing weapon, which is nice. Vultus has landed at the swamp. And is going to go, I guess, north the volcano first. Got some gourds here to check in the... I didn't see what it was. I was trying to cross my eyes, trying to see. Solar picked up 18 gold coins. Vultus picked up some acorns and something else. Solar's about to get his bazooka. Another call bead. And also some armor. Vultus about to do the boss fight here in the Mammoth Graveyard against the Viper Commando. Alright, there's the bazooka for Solar. Oh, Vultus, you just gotta land a hit. There it is. Alright. 2 more mud peppers. Hey, not too bad. That may be entirely necessary. We don't know what kind of skips are on right now. And we'll be picking up a second drop from the Alchemist here. Thunderballs found, and speed. Good finds right there. And those 2 chests back to back. Especially if infinite ammo is not on. It's good to have another 60 shots of something, or 30 shots of something. The Night Basher, okay. Revealer, okay. So that puts... a lot of stuff in logic. Most people don't worry about logic getting, to the halls of Colossia, the across the pit to get to the pyramid, or getting through some of the places in the halls. Vultus spending some time picking up ingredients. Okay. Alright, now he's headed south. Solar's got a few more houses to search through in Ebon Keep. Clay, a lot of clay in these chests. Oh, never mind. Vultus is done. He just wanted to check a bunch of sniff spots, I guess. I guess with mystery settings, you don't know if sniff spots will contain any vital items. Alright, mini-boss fight against these raptors. They go down very quickly. Solar is about to head into the castle to fight Verminator. There's the gladiator sword. Alright, a lesser sword. And we're going to see if we have infinite ammo in just a second against this Verminator fight on Solar's side. Vultus on his way to the side of the volcano. Check out some of these gourds on the cliff, and then go talk to the alchemist above. So here comes Solar's fight against Verminator. Has about 30, 30 casts of Crush. There's a shell hat. Still, nobody's equipped any armor. Oh, well, there you go. Hey, you know what? Put on the armor. Did not put on the, Oh, Solar's just using... I guess he doesn't know if it's infinite ammo, so doesn't want to squeeze off a shot to test that. Alright, Verminator goes down, just had a bunch of crush. And not a whole lot of money this time around. That was a pretty low amount of money. Okay, neat. So the laser lance and the lance found back-to-back. Night Basher now in play. Vultus didn't really pick up much of anything from his escapades and is now headed further south. And Solar is going to be leaving Act 3. Oh, maybe not. You just make us. I was watching Vultus to see what those drops were in the gourd. Did you just make a save? Maybe to go back and talk to Neris a second time? I guess it's been enough time. Oh my gosh, Vultus is getting snacked on. Or no, maybe he's going to use this Night Basher. Yeah. Alright, let's see if Vultus can skip in. Nope. Alright, you actually need... I mean, need. We don't know if there's going to be anything of value in the volcano. But those mud peppers are now necessary in order to get there. You have to find levitate, and with vanilla alchemy formulas, need that mud pepper. Which also means you need a mud pepper to get into Tiny's hideout. Vultus now coming back. I guess he's going to run through the swamp now. Yep, heading to the swamp. Solar has a Night Basher and is, but probably isn't doing Gummy Tower right now. Is headed just out. Yeah, he's not bothering cutting stuff down. All right, Vultus headed into the swamp. Solar is headed into the walls. There's another mud pepper. All right. So Vultus on his way now to the Salabog fight. And Solar's just gonna... Oh! Solar swapped weapons, but before the game could catch up to him, he swung with the lance still attached. Nitro found. Okay, interesting. Solar's fight against the Drake, boom, done. Also is going to pick up a good chunk of change from this. 3,700 gold pieces. A lot of money. And the drop is the Bronze Axe. Okay. Wow. Alright, wow, that's really, yeah. Finding the Bronze Axe and the Night Basher is just like, go to Act 2. Shoot, get out of here. Alright, mini, boss fight here with the bad boys on the bridge. On Solar, Vultus is still going through and picking up items out of gourds in the swamp. One boy down. Two boys down. Three boys down. Let's see what this drop is. Another mud pepper. Wow, this game is really wanting you to have mud peppers. Vultus, just in the middle of the swamp. That's a good thing to find right now. Who knows when Solar is going to make it here? Energy core just sitting there. Nope, Solar. That's the fake energy core. Do not be distracted. Vultus just asking Salabog, come on, hit me. Come on. Come at me, bro. Just swinging his sword at the swamp dragon. Solar can't pick up whatever that drop is. The skeleton, the collapse on the staircase. It's in the way. There it is. Okay, he finally... He wasn't able to interact with it. Had to, like, leave and come back. Very weird. There it is. Okay, Salabog is down, and then here comes the Foot Knight fight. And there it goes. Alright, let's see. Nothing! From the Foot Knight. And Solar will be heading further west into Ivor Tower. Let's see what we get from Blimp and his 3 gourds in his hut. Nothing. 2 nothings that we watched our runners get back to back. Nothing from Blimp, nothing from the Foot Knight. Vultus takes a little nap, a little heal, a little save. Find some more armor. Not a big deal. Alright, Solar's now doing all of the checks. in Ivor Tower Town. Oh, never mind. He's skipping stuff. I guess he's found everything that he needs out of the gourds. And is skipping those checks right now. That is one thing that I forget about that, you know, is the... how many items are in each drop. It's not just like, you know, things are fully randomized. Bosses contain a larger chunk of the pool of items. And then alchemists half as much in the gourds, like half as that. I think it's like 11, 5, and 2 is the standard drop rate. But sometimes drops can be pooled together. So I guess since Solar feels like he's found two key items from gourds, he's just skipped them all. But he's getting these, which is interesting. I guess it's just easier to get back to Ivor Tower and do those checks than it is to go through Ivor Tower. So, but the other thing is he's just racing back because he has his bronze axe and wants to go through. All right, Vultus is about to start his vigor fight. And we'll see whether Solar decides to go north or south first in Act 2. North. Okay, yeah. He's just gonna... He's got a couple of heavy lances. And so he's gonna be able to fight the Megatar very quickly. Alright, Vultus is now in the waiting area before fighting Vigor. Solar coming in and is going to slap apart this Megatar real quick. Boom, done. Alright, and what is our drop? Other than a bunch of money. Oh, gets crushed. Late crush on the play. Oh, the dog. Ugh. And Solar celebrates with honey, but his pockets are already full of honey. He couldn't possibly. Running back in. I guess he can do some more checks. Explosion. And an Atlas medallion. Alright. So Solar's going through the halls right now. Vultus is done with the waiting period here before the fight. He's about to go to the Colosseum. Alright, there's the first section done. Now into section 2. The fight with the Minotaur. Blam! Done. Easy peasy. Some loser with a femur! He has 3 swords. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, one of the swords is a bone. You're right. Alright, and Vigor falls. Alright, Solar's done with section 2 of the halls. Is about to run in to go to section 3. Get out of here! Slaps that dude. Oh, a diamond eye. Alright, 1 of 3. Good find there for Vultus. Honestly, Vultus is cooking right now. Has the gauge, has 1 diamond eye, has the energy core, just needs a wheel and a 2nd diamond eye, and that's it. So that's another thing is that Vultus still has not found the levitate formula, so cannot lift the rock for Tiny to throw. And he's done. Let's see where he goes to. He's got to probably go into Act 3 now. He's done so much stuff in Acts 1 and 2. Oh, there's a diamond eye. Okay, so another diamond eye found by Solar at the Mad Monk in the halls. So cool. We know where everything is except for the wheel. Vultus landing on the south shore in Antica. About to head across the river, I assume. Gonna talk to Blimp first. Acid rain. Yeah, Vultus loads up on wax and limestone to be able to machine gun some crush. Alright, Solar's now done in the halls. Has that bronze axe. Can immediately head south and do the pyramid. Our Vultus was just landing to shop at Blimp's to get some alchemy ingredients for crush, and that was it. And is headed, back, okay, now headed to Act 3. I'm trying to think, has Vultus been here yet? I don't think he has. This may be his first time in Act 3. At Gothica. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, he's been doing all that stuff. We'll keep an eye on him. Solar, meanwhile, is going into uncharted territory for us, the viewer, into the pyramid. Alright, Vultus is about to have his fight against the stained glass enemies. And using this time to use all of this crush that he has. Solar getting up in levels. Is like level 18 right now, I think, is what just passed by. So, found 1 gold coins off of the skeletal remains. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Bunch of nothing. I mean, some extra call beads. Yeah. Nothing so far in the pyramid for Solar. Alright, Vultus has a lot to do here. Has a lot of checks to run through and do. And go talk to Neris. Two parts wax. Okay, so Solar's missing out on nothing from that check. That's good. Oh, I think I've already marked the gauge. I think this is where it is. It's in this southern chest right here. Drain. I'd already marked it for Vultus, but I think this is it right here. No, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it just already has it. I forgot where it was. I'm pretty sure both of them have it already, though. Alright, Solar fighting the Sons of Anhur. Boom! Done. Gets stormed. Doesn't care. There's the double bazooka. Alright. Neat. And aura magic. Alright, a couple of extra call bead spells picked up. Alright, Vultus is now heading into Ebon Keep, the town. And Solar's about to rescue his dog. And head up to fight Rimsala. Alright, here comes Solar's fight against Rimsala. And it's gonna go by quick. Blink and you'll miss it. Vultus is about to pick up his bazooka. Bam, done. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this for him. And what is our reward in the pyramid? Bronze spear. So nothing really important. All right, no important drops in the pyramid. Blech. Solar's, I think, about to talk to the Drain Alchemist behind this rock. Yep. Vultus actually equipping armor. What? Who'd have thunk? Thunderballs and speed. Found by Vultus. A double feature of action movies. Nothing in this cave for Solar. And I wonder if he's about to go back to Nobilia and fight Vigor, which will be his second Diamond Eye. Which means, picking that up, he could immediately fight Aegis. We'll see where he goes. I assume he's going north. There's the Night Basher for Vultus. Bip! Ooh, ooh. No, going back to Act 1. Alright. We know that going into the swamp will yield the energy core in one of the gourds. Solar's making his way up the winding path to the base of the volcano. Or not the base of the volcano, the cliff, the side of the volcano. The raptors go down in the cave, which leaves Solar with a gladiator sword. Bip. Alright, Vultus on his way into the front of Ebon Keep to fight Verminator. Alright, yep, 87 casts available for Crush. Just throw it all. Nope, and actually throw in some more stuff too. Just trying to one-shot this rat. Boom, how much damage is this? Give me the... Not enough. 2,000. Still, plenty of damage. So yeah, just 2 parts water found from this alchemist on the top of the volcano. Alright. Verminator should be going down. There it is. Yeah. Enough damage. We'll see where Solar decides to go to next. There is Lance the Spell. No, the Lance. My bad. Bip. I forgot to mark the laser. I missed some stuff. I was watching Solar's side, so I missed some of the things that Vultus picked up. But he should also have the laser lance and the bronze axe. There's a mud pepper for Solar, taking down the Viper Commando. And I guess he's going to see if he can skip into the volcano. Yeah, Vultus has now left Ivor Tower. Ooh, heading up Gummy Tower first. Okay. Nope, just opening it up. Alright, and the Drake goes down for Vultus. He picks up a bunch of money. Solar picks up Revealer. Not a big deal. Yeah, headed south to see what... And there's the Bronze Axe for Vultus. Big decision. Yeah, continuing on. Alright, Solar's going to try and skip through. Gets the skip. Past the rock. Past me the rock. Realizes he can't go into the cave, so needs to find... Levitate, if he wants to get into the volcano. Vultus doing his fight against the boys and is done. Solar coming to back to the beginning of the game to talk to Fire Eyes. There's another Mud Pepper for Vultus. Making a save, okay. Ooh, Vultus is running back forwards through the forest. I guess is done getting checks out of gourds. Doesn't feel like going to Ivor Tower at all. No bosses there, so is now just progressing forward through the forest. We'll see what his next stop is. It may be Gobi Tower. He's just doing boss checks at this point. And Solar is on his way to Coloptera. Alright. So we got a couple of weird checks going on for our runners. I guess they're just chasing boss drops. Yeah, Vultus is headed north, checking to see what he has available on his call beads. Yeah. So Solar is about to go in the back door of the big bug, which will teleport him to the front door, and then he'll run through the dungeon to get to Coloptera. Vultus is on his way to the top of Gomi Tower to fight Sterling and then take that ride to Mongola. So a couple of out-of-the-way checks that we're about to see right now. And we'll see if either of them are lucrative. There is still the wheel that nobody has found, and there is one additional diamond eye out there that nobody's found, that either one of them could stumble across right now, and that would be very helpful. Alright, here comes Solar's fight against Coloptera. And Vultus has made it to the top of the tower. And is going to equip the bazooka. Dog takes a big hit from these stupid dragons. Alright, big damage. Oh, but the storm. How much? Oh, dodges that. Did Solar cast wings? Or is he just dodging it by changing to the dog? Alright, Solar... or Vultus is blasting away and is decided to switch to Crush, and he's gonna multicast that. Coloptera goes down. Solar gets a bunch of talons. And Sterling also goes down for Vultus. So we'll see what these drops are. The Horn Spear. Okay, so that was nothing, unfortunate, for Solar. And 3 meteorites for Vultus, which, while interesting, while super cool, does not help. And so now, Solar, I guess, is done with everything. No, he still hasn't done the swamp. He's done, I think, everything else in Act 1 except for go through the swamp, which would give him another diamond eye. Or no, hold on, wait. I'm losing my mind here. What was that? No, that's where the The gauge. No, not gauge. I can't words right now. The core is in the swamp. There's nothing at Blimp after fighting Salabog. But no, I was like, there's something important in the swamp, and what it is the energy core is in like the last gourd. All right, Vultus is about to be escorted to a boss fight, and Solar's about to pick up his second diamond eye here at the Vigor fight, and is going to turn right back around and fight Aegis. Bunch of cutscenes going on. Everybody taking a coffee break. All the text, all the yapping. All right, Vultus starting his fight against Mongola and his puppet pals. Solar's got a few gourds to check in the waiting room before going to fight Vigor, which will be his second diamond eye. Once again, nothing important found. And blam, 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 blam. Bunch of machine gun hits from the laser lance. Takes down Mongola. Yahoo! Alright, Solar about to start his fight with Vigor. And we'll see what this check is at Mongola in just a second. Vultus. What does the king give us? Gold-plated vest. Alright. So this is the Gumi Tower. That whole route was nothing. Alright, Solar. Slap, 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 slap. Alright, that was it. That was the fight. Super quick. And that will be Solar's second diamond eye that he's picking up. There it is, diamond eye number 2. Alright, what's Vultus's plan right now? Skipping all of this stuff. Well, he doesn't have the skeleton key. But still, even the doorways that the rooms that he does have access to, not checking them. And not going for the skeleton key right now in the vents. And Wings glitch is not working. Vultus about to fight the Foot Knight, which will give him absolutely nothing. And Solar about to make the loop through the... Yeah, there's nobody in the marketplace. These people just don't want to work. They're just not here. Alright, Vultus corners and takes down the Foot Knight for nothing. Solar about to start his fight with Aegis, getting the second diamond eye from Vigor, so just being able to run the loop back to the town square. Alright, that was the fight. Blink and you'll miss it. Vultus is on his way back to Ivor Tower, and I think is about to run through the town and run south to the well in order to get back to Act 2. We're about to hit the 1 hour mark for the seed. This will also, for Solar, open up Tiny's hideout, but he'll be able to go there and make checks with the gourds, being able to just, you know, walk in normally, and also having the Night Basher to cut down some of the rocks, but does not have Levitate yet. So can't actually complete that check. He's probably thinking through, like, what are their bosses? What else can I do? Yeah, Vultus drops in. Staff of Life is vanilla. Alright, Vultus is headed up into the halls, and Solar's gonna go into the palace to talk to Horus and see what this check is that is usually some extra, I think one of his extra magics. 15 bucks. Thanks. Thanks for the allowance, Dad. Alright, Vultus is about to fight the Megatar. Oh man, taking some damage. Woo! Pushing it a little close there. Survives though. And levels up. Some honey. Well, the other Diamond Eye is along this path that Vultus is taking once he gets to the Mad Monk at the end of the halls. That'll be his second Diamond Eye, and then he's just looking for the wheel, which is what Solar's looking for. And unfortunately, I think Vultus is going to go do the pyramid as well. And he's going to realize that there's nothing in there for him. So that's not a bright future for Vultus. Solar coming back over here, though, to the west side of the river. Dropping in the pit. Just to skip a scene transition. And is going to go to Aquagoth. Alright, Vultus takes down the Mad Monk and gets Diamond Eye number 2. And he's second now. Or no, that was the... Oh, my bad. That was the Minotaur. Yeah, there's no way he didn't get through that dungeon that quickly. He's got 2 more sections to go through. My bad. I just saw a big explosion and the boys celebrating on the screen. So I was like, oh, he's done. Alright, Solar going through the maze in the dark underground to get to Aquagoth. And Vultus is now through 3/4 of the halls. And so, yeah, he is on his way to that Mad Monk to actually fight him and blow him up and get the second Diamond Eye. And it'll be real this time. I'm trying to think, has Solar used a bazooka yet? Getting zap fried. Nope, dodging it. Alright, Aquagoth goes down. $5,000 jewels bound. There's the wheel. Alright, so everything is known. So, Vultus needs to make it to Aquagoth. solarcell needs to make it to the swamp. And Vultus now has his second Diamond Eye. And I just feel like he's going to be, you know, going to the pyramids. And we know there's nothing there. And Solar's thinking like, okay, what have I not done yet? Oh, no. Solar doesn't know. So that's information. That's true. Solar, because it's mystery settings, he doesn't know where the energy core is. So he's got everything to go up to Omnitopia. He's going to be doing that right now. And he's going to get up there, and the professor's going to be like, hey, bring me the core. That's not great. So Vultus has plenty of time. I feel like that's what we're about to see happen. Is Solar's going to go up to Omnitopia, and Vultus is about to do the pyramid for nothing, then have to go and fight Aegis, and then come back and fight Aquagoth. Ugh. Luckily, nobody's found Levitate yet, which means that no going into Tiny's hideout, no going into the volcano. Yep, there goes Vultus to the south. Oh, gonna check these rocks. Maybe not. Fuck those rocks. not checking those gourds. Yeah, he's going into... Oh, takes a pause. What is this? Little break here from Vultus. Did not realize this was here. Let me see if I can skip forward a little bit on his. And get us synced back up. There we go. I'm going to give us a little pause here from Solar. Wait. Everybody hold. Very professional. Yeah, Vultus is on his way to the nothing that is waiting for him inside of the pyramid. All right, we're going to resync. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A go. Good enough. You'll have to live with that. Yeah, so Solar is headed into the stars. Vultus is headed towards nothing. However, already being in Act 2, finding the second Diamond Eye, I have a feeling that his next thing... I'm trying to think what else he has to do. Like, not much. I mean, that's the next thing for him to do, is to turn in the Diamond Eyes. and because he's already did Gomi Tower, like that whole progression, which was nothing. Solar now lands in Omnitopia, and we'll see what all he's going to be able to get through. I wonder if he'll check to see if Vultus walks into the back door of the mini-boss fight. Oh, and they split! Mitosis! Ah! Mitosis of the gods. Bazooka. Second bazooka. And I wonder if Solar is going to show us at some point going through the menu whether we have infinite ammo or not. Vultus meleeing this this guard with a bazooka, blowing him up. All right, Vultus is about to fight Rimsala, and is done with the fight. That was easy. And Solar getting the skip here. There's the bronze spear for Vultus, and he's like, oh man, there's nothing important here. Solar's about to get the news about the core. Yeah, and I bet that Vultus is headed back across the river. Solar having to go through this long, drawn-out conversation, and he just doesn't know that it's not necessary. Vultus picks up some particle bombs and now has all of the ammos. Gonna go talk to the Drain Alchemist real quick. Learns Cure from the professor, and gets his Call Bead spells. So I guess that what is going to happen, the way that you find this out from Mystery, is you go down, you pick up the energy core, and if that's not it, then you go, oh, it's somewhere else. Oh boy. I guess that's when you're doing a Mystery seed. That is the tell, is you just go to the vanilla energy core, and when you pick it up and it's not the energy core, it's not what it says it is, then you go, ah, shit. You gotta go do 1,000 other checks. Vultus running through the desert to go talk to the beekeeper. Solar comes back and checks the, I think this is a nitro formula, usually, and instead it's just a bunch of clay. Yippee skippy. So that's what he's doing. Solar's on his way to the vanilla core location. Vultus gets some water at the oasis and is not thrilled. Now the other thing, though, I wonder if Solar's going to panic about this, is he goes, oh, I wonder if Neris has it. He's going to come back and talk to Neris. Because Vultus won his 50-50 and got nothing important for it. But Solar will be like, oh man, is that it? The other thing is that, if he picks it up and then goes, oh, where could it be? Is he going to think Gomi Tower and Mongola? Or is he going to look at all of the gourds that he skipped in Ivor Tower? Or is he going to go, the swamp? Oh, he's going up. Nope, he's just unlocking it. Okay. And he's going to wing backwards through everything. Still has a couple wings left. He still has 2 wings left exactly. Oh, he's thinking about it? No, he has 3 wings. It's hard to tell what he's on. Ooh, interesting. So if you use wings and then screen transition, does it prolong the wing usage? Interesting. All right, Vultus takes down Aegis super quick. He's got to go through a long conversation before he can... Tiny will throw the core and unlock everything. And then he's going to go talk to Horus and see what this drop... Okay, Solar, let's see what happens. 2 acorns. Oh! No! It's not great. Solar is not happy with with the information that he just gained. They went and picked up the core and went, oh no! Okay, well, what have I done? What have I not done? Oh dear. And here comes Vultus's tiny yeet, which will be unlocking his go mode. Yep, Solar's like, oh my gosh, I have all of these things to check, but not here. Solar, it's not here. Solar puts himself in timeout. And Vultus is now finally done with his long conversation after the Aegis fight. He's headed back to talk to Horus and is going to get his allowance. His 15 talons. Yippee. Or jewels, my bad. 15 jewels. Alright, Solar heads into the sewers. Vultus heads into the sky. Yeah, Solar's just hitting all of the checks. Vultus has come back to Prehistoria. Oh, is he thinking Coloptera? Because Solar's done that. Vultus has not. Oh dear. We're about to see everybody. We're about to see everybody flounder around trying to do checks that we all know it's like, it's not that one. Do something else. Oh, did Vultus not go to talk to the alchemist on top of the volcano when he first came here? Solar's trying to make his way to this alchemist to talk to him. Give me the thing. No, I don't want nectar. Oh, I want an energy core. You wouldn't know it. It's a piece of technology. Look, it's not important what it does. It's that I need it. So I guess Solar decided to do the dungeon and the sewers, and that will trigger the Mongola fight, and you don't have to do Gummy Tower, but people like to loop those together because you just get, like, flown across, I guess. Or because you can't get out of the animation, too. Like, once you get the drop at Gummy Tower, you have to be brought back to Ivor Tower, so that's why people loop them together. Vultus gets water from this dude, stirring his pea soup on the top of the mountain. Not what he wants. Checks to see, do I have levitate? Do I have this? No, he's also just like loading up some other stuff. Okay, so that doesn't trigger the fight. So Solar's just trying to get, he's just opening up chests at this point. I was about to go through all of Ivor Town. Oh, no. It's puppy time. Yep, here goes. Oh, boy. Every single chest. We get to see what they are. And Vultus, I think, is getting invincibility glitched onto him, or is having to recast the Atlas glitch. I don't know what that was. Yeah, Vultus is... I guess, yeah. It's weird he didn't go back to, like, fly up and go down. I guess he's still got, like, call beads to get from Fire Eyes if he wants them. Probably is going to skip that. Or no, has to have the conversation first in order to trigger the ability to fight Coloptera. Solar reloading on wings. Just in case. So yeah, a bunch of nothing in all of these checks. Solar is scrambling, going, what all have I skipped? What all do I have to go back and do now? Great, cool, thanks, game. And meanwhile, Vultus is headed towards the wrong check. He's going to go fight Coloptera, and then we'll look at everything and go, well, I guess since I don't have levitate, it's got to be... Aquagoth. It can't be tiny. Did Solar get these checks already? In the front area of Ivor Tower? I don't remember if he did or not. But he skipped them right then, so... And Vultus is on his way to the back door of the Bugmuck. Soldier's going to check these gourds here behind these breakable rocks. Vultus skips to the front and is now running through the big bug. Oh, Solar's going to go check whatever he can do in Tiny's hideout. Oh, no. Which, luckily, hopefully he doesn't find Levitate, because that's just going to send him down a spiral of wrong checks. Energize is a nice find. A little unnecessary since they have Atlas glitch, but still. Alright, here comes Vultus' fight with Coloptera. Even though he can dish out a lot of damage, not wearing really any armor right now. Well, actually, I think Coloptera, or Vultus, has actually equipped some stuff. Yeah, so he doesn't take... Well, let's see what Storm does. Nothing. Oh, right, he's got protection. Oh, did he lose the Atlas glitch? What happened there? No, he still has the... It looked like the damage was still high. I don't know what happened. I guess he's just sitting back. He's like, this is faster than running in and hitting it once or twice and then getting knocked back. And repeating that over and over. He can just, like, pin himself in the corner and fire off a bunch of high damage crushes. Makes sense. Solar, not finding anything. Luckily, still not finding Levitate. Vultus is about to pick up the Horn Spear, so I'm going to mark that for him. And he's going to be like, oh boy! That sure is a neat thing. That I don't really care for. Horn Spear! And Vultus is going, oh, come on. Alright, that's everything in Tiny's hideout until you can get Levitate, which is fortunate for Solar. You don't want to find Levitate right now. And he's now thinking, okay, so what else have I not done? What other gourds have I not checked? What other bosses have I not fought? I can't get in the volcano. I can't go to Tiny's hideout. You know, what other alchemists can I talk to? Oh, no, 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 no! There's Levitate! Oh! Solar's found it. Oh, no. Well, one thing that's interesting, though, this may send him to Act 1 to go to the volcano, but he may stop and go, well, since I'm landing near the swamp, let me do the swamp first, and then I'll do the volcano. Vultus now landing in Act 2. Yeah, and that is his chance. Yeah, so he's already fought Aegis. The opening is already cracked open. So he's just looking for that wheel. And Solar finding Levitate is going to go... Okay, do I do Swamp or Volcano first? And because he's landing back here, you know, you find Levitate and you go, ugh, progression. You know, you think the game is going, hint, hint, go here. But not necessarily. Vultus checking this one pot here. Some gunpowder. Alright, Solar decides to go to the swamp first because he lands next to it. Alright, so both of our runners are on their way to their go mode. Solar, it's the last gourd. Like right before you get to the boss. So he has to check all of these gourds beforehand before, like it's right before you unlock the arena to go fight Salabog. Vultus is now underground. So they're both in the zone right now to get their go mode checks. Now, what's interesting, Solar will be able to pick up the core and use wings to immediately bail. And then his ship is right there. Vultus hasn't gone to space yet. So he has to get the wheel, escape from, you know, get brought up out of the basket, have that long conversation with that dude there, then have to jump back in the well, which puts him on the west side of the river. He'll have to go across to the east side of the river in order to get to hit the Windwalker. Have to take that to Act 3. Have to go through the conversation with Tinker, then get shot up into space. Like, it's just too much stuff. It's too much stuff back to back to back. And so thinking about this right now, I mean, Solar just picked up the energy core. Vultus is in the fight to get his go mode, but he has too many additional things to do. Yep, Solar is leaving and going back to space, and like he's closer to the ship. And Vultus takes down Aquagoth, and we'll be picking up his wheel. I'll go ahead and mark that. But he has a longer distance to travel to get to his ship, and he hasn't been to Omnitopia yet. So he's got to, like I said, go to Tinker's, get shot up into Omnitopia. So, yeah. We'll see if Solar decides to stop up and buy some ammo. No, he's not. He's just going on. Yeah. Yep, too many cutscenes for Vultus right now. And too much traveling in order to get to his wackadoodle flying machine. His whirly bop. Still sitting in this cutscene. Still sitting in this cutscene. Here comes the poodle. Whatever. Yeah. Solar would have to royally beef it right now for it not to go to him. And I just don't see him doing that. This guy's like really good at this game, at speed running it and everything like that. The other thing is this a short boss fight? It's a short boss rush. All right, yeah. So, just the Metal Magmar and Carltron's robot at half health, and he's got Atlas on, so yeah, this is going to be quick. And it's going to be, honestly, it's going to be a few more minutes before Vultus is able to get up there. So here comes Solar with the dub for this race. There it is. Boom. Finishes with a time of 1:27.29. GG's to Solar. Vultus is on the path. He has go mode. He has the energy core. But now he's got to sit and talk to Tinker, and then, go up into space and go through that whole cutscene. Blah. Oh, he's got to go through this cutscene. He hasn't done this yet, too. He's got to let Tinker land the Windwalker, talk to Tinker, then he has to go in and give the stuff to... God, he's going to be so sick of Tinker at this point. By the time all is said and done, he's going to hate this man. Nope. Okay, let's count them. That's one cutscene. We're really two. If we want to include the conversation that the boy has with the dude by the well after beating Aquagoth. That was the first one. Then Tinker landing the Windwalker. That's 2. Talking to Tinker to build the rocket ship and send him up into space. That's 3. Luckily, he doesn't have to go and talk to the professor. He just has the core. All right, blast off. Luckily, Atlas glitch is engaged. Short boss rush, so Vultus will be finishing up very shortly. Gotta have this conversation with the toaster dog, too. All right, here we go. Vultus has everything he needs, so he should be done in the next minute-ish. dropping in. Short boss rush. Happy to see it. And Vultus is well protected, and there goes Metal Magmar, and here goes Carltron's robot. Yep, and he's done. With a time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, 28 seconds. GG's, Vultus. Congrats. Getting through it. Alright, yeah. Just kind of back and forth seeing them kind of cross paths and find each other's checks and then going, okay, well, you need to go there, you need to go there. We didn't see the third Diamond Eye. They both got the same Diamond Eyes at the Mad Monk and at Vigor. So we don't know where that third Diamond Eye is in play. Vultus finding the Energy Core was a huge relief for him because he's already just going through and doing checks trying to find Diamond Eyes and the Wheel, already finding the gauge early on in his run. That's some great information. Solar, however, getting through stuff a lot faster, finding his stuff to get up to Omnitopia, then doesn't realize what the Energy Core setting is, mystery settings, goes all the way to Ruffleberg's lab, has a long conversation with him, drops back down to the surface, runs through, gets to the chessboard. Oh no! And now I have so many checks that I've neglected, that I've skipped. Where could it possibly be? Where, oh where? And just, you know. So. But was so far ahead, you know, I'd done so much other stuff that, you know, still pretty close. Still only like a couple of minutes difference between the runners. Even though Vultus had so many more cutscenes to go through here at the end of his run. But real interesting to see them kind of like swap back and forth, picking each other's checks up and going, okay, well now, you know, it's interesting to see runners like, okay, this person's headed towards their go mode, this person's headed towards their go mode, who's going to be going through stuff first, you know, getting through stuff more quickly. So, but interesting run. Pretty full clears for both of them. Not everything. Yeah, Solar finding that Levitate could have been bad. If he was like, oh, well, let me go to the, you know, back to Tiny's hideout, or let me go to the volcano first. But, you know, it makes the most sense. You're landing right by the swamp, go by the swamp, especially since beating the volcano then sends you out of Act 1 into Act 2 through a cutscene. And then if you want to do the swamp, you have to fly back and land again. Like, it makes the most logical sense to do the swamp first. So, and that worked out. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you want to play the Evermizer yourself, there's a link down below to the website where you can get the program and run some seeds yourself. If you have any questions about the Evermizer and or want to run the weekly seed yourself, there's also a link to the Evermizer Discord. You can come here, ask some questions about strategy and optimizing runs and everything like that, how to do all of these skips and everything like that. Very knowledgeable and welcoming community. Also, I have links below to Solar and Vultus's channels. Go give them a like, a follow, a subscribe, whatever, a high five over the internet. Thank you once again to Solar and Vultus both for letting me reuse their broadcasts for this mock-up race. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching through this whole thing. And yeah, that's it. I will see y'all next time. Bye.